Hi there, this is Odaenathus Rex, and this is my first ever YouTube video for playing any form of video games. So, a little background knowledge, I'm a strategy video game enthusiast. I've been playing them for many, many years, ever since I was a little kid. My dad got me into them. And I'm a big fan of history. So all of these things kind of united in a great way to make Europa Universalis kind of my go-to game. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Just a little background on the name in case you're curious. Again, this is the first video, so welcome. I'm sure no one's watching, but if you are, there are many other better channels where they'll actually teach you how to play this game far better than I will. So maybe you should go check them out. But if you're still sticking around, yeah, background knowledge. Odaenathus Rex. Odaenathus Rex, or Odaenathus rather, or Odaenathus, however you want to pronounce it, was he was a king. He was a king of Palmyra, back in the olden days. Back when Rome had been around for a while, but was kind of already starting to stagnate a little bit. They were Palmyra was a small country down here-ish, I believe. Yeah, they were just a little province, kind of in a backwater, something that was easily ignored, but they happened to house the two biggest badasses of any generation as far as I'm concerned, Odaenathus and his wife Zenobia, who one after the other, first is king and the other is queen, were able to kind of become Rome's greatest ally in its time of need, and helped beat back the Parthians, I believe, when Parthians were poised to do a lot of damage to the eastern part of the Roman Empire. So I've always thought that they were huge badasses. Want to name my children after them. I don't think my girlfriend would really appreciate that, but regardless, Odaenathus, huge badass. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and represent a reproduce that badassedness in the form of taking over the world bit by bit. So to start off with, since I'm going as someone from Roman times, somebody who helped the Romans out, I'm going to be going after the Steam achievement Basileus, which apparently, I didn't know this, stands for king or emperor in Greek. But yeah, so in this achievement, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take Byzantium, and you're supposed to take all of this land back from the Ottomans and everyone else, and reunite or reform the Roman Empire. It's a tall task indeed. I mean, we are not in a good starting position. We're kind of surrounded by the big boy on the block, the Ottomans, and don't have a whole lot of options to start off with. So anyway, but let's get right into it. So Byzantium, we are an independent nation. We've got three territories here. We have Constantinople, not really you know, historically very defensible, but in this game not so much. You're just kind of up there by yourself. And then we have two provinces down here in Lower Greece and Sparta, and then Athens is a vassal, so we get to kind of push them around and tell them what to do. Always fun to do. We are an independent nation, like I said, a feudal monarchy, so we're getting some bonuses, but again, pretty much everyone has the same bonuses to start off with. We're all pretty much feudal monarchies to begin with. My leader's not great. 222, pretty subpar. So, you know, I won't mind losing him if I have to. Depending on what the air situation is all about, I might just go ahead and do that. Again, three provinces, 41 development's not bad. Most of that development's coming out of Constantinople. You know, you got 23 development, pretty good. 9 base tax, 9 production, only 5 manpower. But as a center of trade, you could do a whole lot worse. Also problematic because it makes me a huge target. Other than that, let's see. We have our ideas. Our starting ideas. We have cheaper advisors, which is always nice. Probably not going to have the money to do that too fast. Tolerance to the true faith is great. Problem is, you know, we're Orthodox. No one's Orthodox. I'm kind of the only Orthodox kid in the block. I mean, these guys are over here, but there's a whole lot of Catholic everywhere else, and it's not like we're gonna be swimming in allies to begin with. So, you know, tolerance to the true faith, great. Very excited. We're gonna be converting, I'm guessing, as soon as we can. All right. Other than that, our other ideas: mercenary maintenance, much cheaper. This is a good thing because we are going to be a mercenary-based military. We're going to have to. It's going to cost us a lot of money. We're going to go into debt really fast, probably, but we gotta defend ourselves against the Ottomans, and the only way to do that is through mercs. So it's going to be a while till we get that, but hopefully we can survive until then. That'll be a good thing to have. Repopulation of the countryside. Plague war and civil war have taken their toll on the countryside, leaving it devastated, not suitable for use. We need to encourage settlers into the countryside to rebuild it as a base for our armies. Our national manpower modifier is improved, plus goods produced modifier is also improved. Both pretty damn good things. Having more manpower, always going to be a good thing, especially if we start out as such a small nation. We're going to need every bit of manpower we can get. And goods produced, you know, again, we are in the central trade hub. If we can hold on to our capital, which is, again, tall order, but if we can hold on to our capital, then, you know, we're in the center of trade. We've got great trade production, and producing more goods is just going to help that out. So we'll be making money, hopefully. Tax modifier increasing, great. Stability cost modifier decreased. You know, it's pretty standard, not great, but you know, what are you going to do? That's fine. Sometimes you have to increase your stability, and it's good to get it at a discount. Global trade power is plus 10, also good. Discipline plus 5, that's always fine. Good to get your army stronger. And missionary strength, also going to be good, especially at the end here when we're hopefully trying to change our religion. So, okay. This has been a lot of preamble, but let's go ahead and get this going. We're going to randomize the new world because, yeah, let's just see what happens. What America and the rest look like, because they're not going to look like America. They're going to look of the Eastern Tet group. So we are not Western. A minor penalty. It's only 20% more, which is much better than most. And then we're going to get a chance to hopefully change that as soon as we can. Alright, so we already started one just to kind of get the lay of the land, see what everything looked like. So we're going to go ahead and do Odaenathus Rises. We're going to overwrite it, yes. Country. You are stuck kind of in the middle. I don't really have anywhere to expand to other than into the strongest country in the starting bit of the game, which means that, you know, our first priority is to get some allies. We need somebody who's going to be able to defend us from the Ottomans. The problem is nobody really wants to defend us from the Ottomans because they're all afraid of the Ottomans, A, and B, a lot of them around here just don't like me very much. So let's see who we got just to start off with for rivals. So to begin with, the Ottomans as a rival, absolutely. I mean, what am I going to do? They've got a 226% stronger army than I do? Yeah, but we knew that. They're bigger, they're badder, they're gonna rough me up, but hopefully we can find somebody to help us out. Let's see, Hungary. one of the things that we're going to have to do, like I said, is find somebody, anybody, who's willing to step in when the Ottomans come a-knocking. Hungary, probably not that country. They have a neutral attitude toward us, not great. Our army status, not great. We're not the same religion, and they don't much care about us. So, none of these things are good. Same with Lithuania. Same with Austria. These are kind of the stronger countries right now who might stand to defend us from Ottoman. The one good thing I can say about this starting position is the Ottomans are going to be a little distracted, at least as a computer player. If you were a human player, the first thing you were going to do is go after Constantinople. And the reason that you would do that is because they're the juiciest target. You know, this is a high province, high value province. Again, 23 development. Most development around here, you know, you're getting 11s, some a little higher, but 23, that's awful high. It's good. It's really good. So you're getting a lot of value when you take that one province. But the other thing is, for the Ottomans, if you take this, you get an automatic core, which is great, and you get additional benefits. I can't remember if it's prestige or monarch points even, all of which just kind of adds up. You want to get that as soon as you can. Why wouldn't you? But if you're a computer, that's not necessarily the case. So I'm hoping anyway, I haven't played this yet, so I'm hoping that they aren't going to just automatically come after me. These other places, they have cores, right? Which means that they can attack them right away. There's no need to wait, there's no need to, you know, do anything, and they're already part of their empire. So it's not even a claim. Like, they get a claim on Constantinople automatically if they use that thing. And granted, they have a mission that gives them the automatic core after they capture it. But computer's not generally that smart, and you know, there's a chance that they don't put that 2 and 2 together. A human player, again, first thing you do, come after the Byzantines. Otherwise, computer, this is such a juicy target. There's nothing here. They're slightly weaker even than I am. You know, maybe we'll luck out. We'll see. So, we've already figured out one rival. I think at this point we can already just go ahead and say, you know, Serbia, I don't like you. Genoa, don't like you either. We're going to go full steam. We're going to rival everybody. We're going nuts here. Alright? Hold on to your butts. Advisors. Here's the problem. We're not making money. We're making no money. We got 61.61 per month. That's nothing. And we have no military. We have 8 dudes against their 24, I believe. I think Ottomans have 24 units. Let's just double check here. Yeah, Ottomans have 24. With a force limit of 31, so they could also just build up right away. They've got all this money and land and everything they want, and I've got nothing. So I'm sitting next to a 13 stack even now. So if they go to war, granted in the current iteration of this game, you have to wait until December in order to declare your first war. So I've got a month. But in that month, I really can't do much. I can maybe build 1, 2 mercs. Let's see. 13 days, yeah. I could build 2 mercs in a month before they can come into me. It's 10 against 13. Unless I have an amazing general, I'm screwed. And then, even then, they got another 11 stack somewhere hiding over here. I'm kind of up a creek. So, Lithuania, you don't want to be allies, but let's say you do. Hungary, you don't want to be allies, but let's say you do. So we're gonna work on our improving our relations with both Lithuania and Hungary. Again, both good-sized countries, both close enough to the Ottomans to be able to do some damage. Maybe, you know, freak them out a little bit. I do eventually want to go to war with them. There's really nothing much more else that we can do. We can go to war with Venice. I'm not going to do that. Genoa, take this little bit. probably want to do that, but not right away. Again, we are defensive at the moment. So let's now look at our missions and see what we got. We've got improve our prestige. It's always good. We're losing prestige right now and don't really have any plans on getting anything better. Reclaim Yana. Probably what we're going to end up doing. So here's the other potential solution that we have. We can luck out if we're super, super lucky. And hope that we're going to protect trade with our little fleet here in Constantinople. No. Where? Well, we're flowing both ways. Where's our merchants? Do we have merchants? Aleppo and Alexandria. So in both of these places, 4.1 to looks like Aleppo is the right answer. So we'll go Aleppo, which I think is no, that's Crimea. Where's Aleppo? Which one? Oh, here. Right? Am I crazy? Yes. Okay. Aleppo. So that fleet will go down there. What was I saying? So, yeah, we're going to try and wait until the Ottomans find themselves embroiled in some other war, and if we're lucky, we can get one of these big guys to like distract them. If we can distract the Ottomans, then we can come in, maybe steal a little bit of land off of them, build up some more, and then work from there. But for the moment, we're gonna have to be a little cautious. So, let's start time. It's been a long preamble, but we're going to finally start time. Okay, you can see the Ottomans are already heading off somewhere. Where are they heading off to? That guy's got a big axe. Going off, guaranteeing independence of Ragusa. Good for them. They don't like the Timurids, the Mamluks, or Austria, which means we should probably try to befriend Austria. They like that. Alright, well, we'll try to improve relations with Austria. So we're now in January, nothing's happened. So we're still here. We're still here. I'm going to slow things down just a bit. We still have no money coming in. None money. Looks like sending that trade fleet out may have cost us more money than it was actually worth. Great. Let's do this. First, let's see if we can... Oh. Okay. So they're not going to want an alliance, they're not going to want an alliance. Are we moving that needle at all? No. I'm going to go ahead and take this back from Lithuania. Yeah, we're losing money. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to embargo. Okay, war already? No. No Genoa's around here somewhere. Alright, we're gonna... That's not Genoa. Come on. Don't be crazy. Genoa. So we'll embargo Genoa. And we'll embargo Serbia. Alright, so they've got all of their dudes hanging out right by me, which means I need to be building up my military a little bit more, despite the fact that I'm not making any money. So here we go. Gonna build up one dude, two dudes, two mercs. Here we go. And again, the goal here is to try and get an ally as soon as possible. We're of a different religion than these guys, which is even better. Means that they're not going to accept royal marriage with us, because why would they? I'm also looking at the Ottomans, who have a 3-3-3-1. That is a really good leader to begin with. You know, like I said, the first thing that we're going to do is see if we have a better ruler. We have a barely better ruler. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our ruler a general. See what happens. And he's awful. Of course he is. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take nobility. They're going to grant us the general. We're going to give them that prestige. Who cares? Group these. This guy is still not as good, but he's got some maneuverability, so that's nice. It means we avoid some penalties that would be nasty. Now we are going to be losing a lot of money. Alright, Ottomans have warned us we are not to go to war with any countries. We're naturally disturbed and naturally dismiss the upstart ambassadors for such a ridiculous slight on our majesty. Which sounds about right. These guys, what do they think? They don't know anything. I'll go to war with whoever I want. You're not my dad. They're not my dad. So the Ottomans are just parked right outside of my land. Alright. They have just gained Constantinople as a claim, so they're coming. They are coming. I'm going to go ahead and take him off. And I'm going to give him 2 more mercs. Let's see if we can get these guys in. You know, and I've got no money, so here we go. Gonna take the first of our many loans. And 1 more merc. Let's see if this does anything. Genoa just claimed us. Alright. We've given a little bit of improved. Nope. Austria still no. Hungary still no. We're screwed. Let's see if there's anybody at all. Who wants to be our friend? Austria likes us enough, but not enough that we... Let's see. Maybe we can manage our opinion. We like you. We're friends. Hey, Hungary. We're friends. Hey, Lithuania. We're friends. That doesn't do anything. But, let's see. Anybody else? Moldova? No one here is any good. Hey, you got some diplomatic power. Gonna be losing a lot of money. A lot of money. Gotta do it. So I'm hanging out in Constantinople because I really don't want to lose my capital when they inevitably come to war with us. But at the same time, there's another line of thought where it might be better for me to just to go down into Sparta, wait from there, and then try to, you know, link up with Athens, slow them down a bit. None of these are good plans, but there are no good plans. Let's see. Still not at war. Okay. I was hoping. We'll see when they go to war. I got a feeling they gotta be coming my way any second now. So far, you know, I might have scared them off just a bit with these mercs. My mercs are doing their job, which is perfect. If they can hold them off long enough, so that I can get support from somebody bigger, then maybe. Alright, you know what? Here, we're gonna do this again. We're just gonna keep... Right? Yeah, I can't afford it. We're just gonna keep buying inventory. We're above our force limit by a lot. This is gonna cost us a tremendous amount of money every month, which means we have to use them. This isn't a merc. This is I bought this fair and square. Doesn't matter. Still gonna be expensive. So we have claims, I believe, on a bunch of their land. Let's see. Byzantium gets defended rights and ability. Monthly autonomy is +5 everywhere. For how long? 10 years. 10 years. It's what? 1.20 autonomy everywhere. This one ability, or I lose stability. Yeah, alright, fine. I guess there's autonomy everywhere. And losing an extra ducat. Part of me that wants to knock everything down a bit, but we're just gonna keep taking loans. As many loans as we need. Okay, Ottomans are massing. They are massing next to me. Which means we are about to get hosed in the worst of ways. No. Closer, but still no. 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 Hey guys, there's all this stuff over here. Don't you want this? Look at Karaman. What's Karaman doing? Oh, just for good measure. Get another guy. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We're just chilling. There it is. More. Great. So, we're screwed. We're boned. We try to move, but I really don't think that's gonna do much. We are stuck. We're stuck. We're about to get wiped off the map. Let's see how this goes. Rolls of a lifetime. Nope. 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 Alright, so this has been fun. They stack wiped us, in fact. That's a full stack wipe. So. Alright, you know, this has been fun. We're going to try this again, maybe with some country that I could potentially win with. So, this is... yeah, Ottomans are just about to take over everything. So, my strategy didn't work. There are no friends to be had, and the Ottoman will not be dissuaded. And they didn't take any of the other bait. So, Gonna have to come back at this again. Alright, I'll see you next time, and maybe we'll come up with something better. Alright. Bye.